talking in code, no reason. Why you got me on hold, I'm beeping. I knew something was ignited. When you left, I wanted more. All I wanna do is get to know you. East to west to north to south, the whole you. But I need direction, you get the message. Now don't you hit me with a rain check. I need something like a blank check. Spending a lot of emotion on tonight. Don't you hit me with a rain check. No need to make it a train wreck. Find me a time and decide soon. Cause I'll be on my way, but I don't wanna wait. My time is of the essence, don't you know? If you give me a day, believe me when I say that I could be the presence that you want. So tell me you got it right now, but you got all it right now. Tell me and you got it right now, now. Yeah, tell me and you got it right now, but you got all it right now. Tell me and you got it right now. If you like, then you and I can. Let me go, girl, I mean it, hasta la vista. You say you want it, but I don't really believe ya. I can't decode a woman like you. Time and again, you give me no clue. Still want a little bit, a lot is what I came for. If I got nothing now, at least you I can aim for. I need direction, you get the message. Don't you hit me with a rain check. Sign off on one of them blank checks. Don't wanna limit the moment of tonight. Don't you hit me with a rain check. No reason to cause a train wreck. Find me a time and decide soon. Cause I'll be on my way, but I don't wanna wait. My time is of the essence, don't you know? If you give me a day, believe me when I say that I could be the presence that you want. So tell me you got it right now, but you got all it right now. Tell me and you got it right now, now. Yeah, tell me and you got it right now, but you got all it right now. Tell me and you got it right now. If you like it, you and I can cut the bullshit, trigger pulling. If it's you and me, only sunny weather on the timeline. Only sunny weather on the timeline, and I'll be on my own. If you fail to find a reason to send it right now, just send it right now. I'll be on the way, but I don't wanna wait. My time is of the essence, don't you know? If you give me a day, believe me when I say I could be the presence that you want. So tell me and you got it right now, but you got all it right now. Tell me and you got it right now, now. Yeah, tell me and you got it right now, but you got all it right now. Tell me and you got it right now. If you like, then you and I should. You and I should. You and I should. 'Cause you know I won't accept the rain check. No, you know I won't accept the rain check. Yeah, you know I won't accept the rain check. Yeah.
I forgot your name, don't remember where we met. But what I do recall is the shit you put me through, but not you. Maybe I need some therapy to bring back the sweet memory. Baby, I'm glad the good times faded, 'cause it feels so good to forget about you and me. Forget about you and me. 'cause the scars that we prove that it's true. And the ones that bleed remind me of the war that we went through. Maybe I need to bring back the sweet memory. Baby, I'm glad the good times faded. 'Cause it feels so good to forget about you and me. Forget about you and me. Like amnesia. Like amnesia. 'Cause it feels so good to forget about you and me. Feels so good. Forget about you and me. Forget about you and me. Like amnesia. Forget about you. Like amnesia. Forget about you and me.
Hello guys, welcome back to another live stream. Happy Friday, TGIF to everyone in chat, Panos, Kangaroo, Bart who just left, and Slar, and also our newest member here today, Captain Jamison. I hope I said your name right, Jamison. Welcome on board, guys. How you doing? Welcome to our Stunt Flyday. And today's Stunt Flyday pretty much a repeat of what we did last Stunt Flyday, but nonetheless should be a fun event. Reason we're doing it again is because we didn't quite succeed the last time we flew in here. Also, you probably cannot hear me because the music's too loud. Give me a second. There, hopefully it's a little bit better now. Let me know in chat. But you said your name right. Alright, awesome. Yeah, we're going to be flying again from Sao Paulo to Rio de Janeiro, the Santos Dumont Airport. Last time we flew in here, we sort of like had to do 2 go-arounds and then third landing. It sort of like screwed up a little bit. Obviously, I wasn't quite stable on approach, and on our way in, the aircraft just got stuck into the airport. I tested a few times after that, and I couldn't reproduce it. So we'll see what happens. I hope it doesn't happen again and ran AEC again. Hopefully it will not happen again. We'll find out. But I try to do a couple of, just in different airplanes, even the 737 itself, fly past over the runway just to see if I can recreate that. Just nothing happened. So I don't know. It was a bit weird last time. So again, we're going to try to do it again, and hopefully we will succeed this time. And today we're using P3D version 4. And thank you, Jameson. Wow. 5 times this year, trying to get the show on the road. Indeed, man. Thank you. Thank you, bro. So here we are on the Goal 1024 flight. We're going to be flying the PMDG 737-800 again today. Aircraft registration we are flying is a Papa Romeo Golf X-Ray Echo. It's a 737-800 ER with winglets, Cellcal of Charlie Fox Lima Romeo. And we're currently parked at gate number 12 at Sao Paulo. And we're using Paulo Ricardo's SPSP scenery along with the photo reel for the entire route. Same for the Rio side. Both airports are being covered by him. GSX is connected with some catering vehicles, which we will open our doors to get loaded and get started with. And yeah, our scheduled departure time is 13:35 Zulus in about 20 minutes. So let's get this things going. 13:35. Let's try to make it and be out of our ASAP. We will be flying on VATSIM as usual, and we're flying Goal 1024, like I said. No, not Tropical Sim. Paulo Ricardo, P-A-U-L-O, Paulo Ricardo. That's the one I'm using right now. Give me a second. I'm just connecting on vPilot right now. Fetch the flight plan from the server. Yep, it's there. Perfect. And I don't think anyone's online for this area, so we'll be on Unicom the whole way, which again, not that big of a deal, I guess. I'm also going to go ahead and engage a little nav map for you guys, so you guys can see where we are. Perfect. And also, I'm going to go ahead and go through a quick briefing for the route. I already went through it in detail the last stream, so I'm not going to go over it in too much detail. But the routing for today is, as you can see in chat as well now. I'll post it. Give me a second. Boom. Okay, hope you guys can see that. But our routing for the day is from SBSP on the Pukra to Alpha departure to waypoint Dorlu. Then the Uniform Zulu 37 to waypoint Vurup, and from Vurup we'll pick the Yugra 1 Alpha arrival into Rio. With the RNAV Yankee runway 02 transition afterwards. For the approach there, departing runway will be 17 right, arriving runway will be 02 right. Airport elevation we're leaving is 2,600 feet, and arrival elevation is 10 feet. Cruise altitude will be flight level 270, Mach 0.78, or 290 knots indicated. Roughly flight plan distance of 200 nautical miles, short flight, 35 minutes estimated time en route. We got contingency fuel of 5% there for 5 minutes, alternate fuel of Garulos, I believe that's the name, how you pronounce it. Sierra Bravo Golf Lima, that's our alternate airport. Also in Rio, the bigger airport with the full ILS and all that in case we need it. And we need to chicken out once again. So that's like about just 20 miles away, so that's not really a big deal. We got reserves for 30 minutes of 1,000 kilograms, I believe. It's all kg, yep, in kg. And our total release fuel today is going to be 6.491 tons. or 6,491 kilograms. For the trip, we expect tailwind of 18 knots, and top of climb outside temperature estimated is going to be minus 23 degrees Celsius. As for the weather for today, not much turbulence. Actually, no. At flight level 270, we expect quite a bit of turbulence, heavy winds, crosswinds with tailwind component. All along the way, there's going to be clouds, low overcast, and that should make things fun. For the departure airport, I estimated May Tower right now. I'll get the active one in a few moments, but when you planned the flight, it was winds are 060 at 4 knots, varying between 360 and 130. Visibility 10 kilometers or more, scattered at 900 feet. AGL broken at 3000, AGL overcast at 3500 feet. AGL temperature 22, dew point 19, QNH of 1010. There's a 30% probability of it raining. It's not raining right now, but slight rain and mist expected today. 30% chance of that happening currently. And if that happens, the visibility will drop to just 7 kilometers. Winds will pick up a little bit by 1 knot, not that much. There might be thunderstorms in the vicinity at 2,400 feet and also at 1,800 feet above ground level. Or 18,000 feet, sorry, above ground level. At the airport, we are arriving at Santos Dumont. Winds 320 at 7, again, not that much. It is raining there currently. Visibility is only 6 kilometers, few clouds at 1,000 feet. Overcast at 9,000, temperature 24, dew point 22, QNH 1006. But since the ceiling is a little bit at 1,000 feet, and we need to be at 600 feet for our minimums, I think we should have visual contact with the runway and be able to make our way in eventually. It's going to be the only flight for today. We'll see how long it takes. If it all goes well, I might even do a return flight back to this airport because Sao Paulo also has some interesting approaches. But we'll see. We will see. And hello there, who got beef. Good day to you as well. Yeah, that's a briefing completed for weather expected. Rainy, cloudy, a little bit windy, and overall a lot of fun for another Stunt Flyday. So without further ado, let's get started and get the show on the road. So step in the cockpit first. Here we are. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the battery power. Brain. Battery power. There we go. Arm the emergency lights, which will come on now because ground power is not connected. Back down on the FMS, connect the chocks and ground connections. Ground power connected. Video cover is removed, checked, and we'll ground power on bus. Powers up the airplane. Nav lights on because let them know we have electricity. Today's a even flight day, so ignition right. Lower lights no need. Anti-collision all remain off. And on the upper overhead, the IRS to align. Guarded, normal, EC guarded, on. Yep, all looks okay. Align activated, yaw damper can go on now. Won't actually come power on until we get the engine power. Fuel tanks can all remain off. Should be burning off of ground power. Battery should be ampere 0. Okay, checked. And we should be burning off ground power. 402. Check the key. Cabin utility IFE pass on for the passengers there. Generators are off for now. Alright, you put them on. They'll take over once we have engine start. Circuit breaker lights off, not required. Equipment cooling on normal. Emergency lights armed. Seatbelt signs can go on now. Checking those working. Window heats remain off for now. Probe heats as well. Turn those off to engine start. And EIS not required. It's summer in the southern hemisphere here. Electrical hydraulics off. Engine hydraulics on. Forward entry door is open, and we'll open the rest for the catering as well now. So on this side, let's open the doors. Open right and aft right. Aft left as well, and the cargo doors. I'm going to have to cycle the front left door as well, so GSX detects it, and they should start catering now. All good, checked. Okay, what else do we need to do now? Overhead is You're here. Doors are all open. Aft forward cargo services and aft and forward service doors and aft and forward entry doors checked. Pressurization checks out. Bugging out a little bit. Interesting. Right, this guy's connected. FS real time is connected, which gives us the timing there. Perfect. He's over there. Trim air on auto. D-circs on auto. Packs on auto. Isolation open. APU bleed on. And engine bleeds on. APU is off for now. Turn it on. Actually, we'll load in the fuel first, then turn it on. So coming down here, we gotta set the local QNH to 1010. HPA 1010. 1323 is correct. Our brakes off. Flaps up indicated. Gear down and handle is down. Flap levers up. Spoilers are retracted. Yep. Roll idle. Fuel is cut off. Parking brake can set now. Flap levers up. Checked. This side is okay as well. Set up to 1010 set and on the standby as well. 1010 checks. Fuel, we gotta fix that, so let's do it right here. Fuel, we're gonna dispatch with 6491 in kilograms. Checks, okay, and the payload we have is 0 fuel beta 57.8. Distribute accordingly. We have technically 133 passengers on board, 1.46 tons in baggage and 3.4 tons in cargo. Okay, that's done. Back to the FMS. Cycle 1713 is active since yesterday. That is checks out and valid till January 3rd. 26K rating, winglet 737, that checks out as well. Airport, we are at Sierra Bravo, Sierra Papa on gate 12. Verify the position, matches the current position 39.5, 46, 37.6, yep. Get it in. And the IRSS can go to nav now. Okay, routing. SBSB to SBRJ02. The company route. Flight will be GLO or GOL 1024. And routing as discussed. Dorlu, Uniform Zulu 372, boot up, you got 1 alpha checks. Activate, execute. Perfinet, gross weight of, for that automatically actually, 27.8, and we should have a gross weight of 64.1. Giving us 0.4 there, a little bit here and there is okay. Reserves are going to be 1.1 plus alternate, which is 1.2, so 2.3. Cost index off, 25. Cruise alt of 270. And we're going to go ahead and request boarding now and close the doors as catering is done. Cool. What do I put in the core out of the FMS? Well, it depends. If you basically what you put in the core out. Give me a second. Transition alt. I should already have it on Navigraph. Last time I flew this flight. Give me a second. Let me just fill in the FMS and I'll explain to you. There we go. Transition alt will be 7,000, I think. Let me just verify on the charts. Trans alt is 8,000, sorry. Transition level was 7,000. Okay, and top of climb outside air temperature minus 23 expected, I think. Yep, minus 23 Celsius. So ISA Dev 15. Yep. And cruise winds we expect are 246 at 20. So if you use tools like PFPX or SimBrief, you can also create a flight plan and save it into your PMDG flight plans folder. And what you put in the core out section is basically the name of the flight plan. So my flight plan gets saved as from PFPX departure airport, arrival airport, and then a number for the what number flight plan it is. You don't have to fill in the core route, you just fill in the origin and destination, and you can fill in the waypoints yourself as well. But if you have flight plan saved, you can obviously load it up by filling in the core route. What basically it means is the company route, which if you were operating for a real airline, you know, some routes that they fly very often, they would fill it into the FMS's databases with every AirAC update, and you know, you can easily load it up instead of having to fill it over and over again by entering the company route, basically. Okay, flaps we'll be using 5 should be enough, actually, pretty light. CG, I'll calculate that, and I'll get back to runway usage in just a second. And no ATC, so let's pick it up ourselves. 17 right, and pork to Pukra to Alpha. There we go. Dorlu transition, yes. Yes. Execute. Yes, it does make a difference because the PMDG, when you put in the core out, I mean, it doesn't matter really, honestly, but if you want to use the core out feature, you have to save it in the PMDG flight plans folder because that's where it's looking for it. There you go, passengers are boarding now. Back to the route section. Make sure it fills in and verify with the SID chart. His routing is as it should be. Okay, so it should take me direct to Sierra Papa 021, then to Masra at or above, or at or below 6,000 feet. Checks out. Yep. Then to Ogven at or below 100 flight level. Yep, check. Then Imbit, no speed or alt restriction. Then Pukra. Then Pukra to Dorlu direct, and then Ukpop. And then flight plan route. Dorlu. Well, actually, no, it doesn't have to go to Ukpop. That's only if you want it. But yep, Dorlu, then Imdab, then Budap. Checks out, and we might as well fill in our arrival now since it's a short flight and there's no ATC. Arrival expected is Arnav Yankee to right. Transition will be Galut, and the arrival is Ugra 1 Alpha. With the boot up transition, execute. Okay, so Imdid Pukra, Dorlu, Imdab, Budap, Purap, Ugrad, Galut, and rest of it as such. Yep, perfect, works out. No, actually, no. This only applies to the PMDG. The iFly, you want to read up, check the manual for the iFly 737. I mean, what the core route feature is the same thing on the iFly, yes. But the way it works and what flight plan folder it's looking for, you might want to check in the manual. Descent path after Galut, that's fine. That is fine. Passengers are boarding. Got a climb performance, speed 250 below 100 checked. No other speed restrictions, and 290. Target speed on the climb is fine. 297, and our cruise should be at 0.78 Mach. And descend at 260.77. Execute. And 240 below 10,000 checks out. Okay, perfect. Route data. Can't really request that, so never mind. I'll fill in the init ref now. Takeoff page. Full power, okay, short runway, wet runway possibly, so no derates there. Runway winds, let's get that right now actually. Set up our radio panel. So nav 1 or comm on frequency 122.8 for Unicom. And 122.0 for COM 2, which we will use to get our weather. TR
Sierra Bravo Sierra Papa Airport information. Hotel 1303 Zulu weather. Wind 012 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition few clouds at 1500. Ceiling 1700. Broken ceiling 3000. Overcast temperature 24. Dew point 18. QNH 1010. Advice on initial contact. You have information. Hotel Sierra Bravo Sierra Papa Airport information. Hotel 1303 Zulu weather. Wind 012 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition few clouds at 1500. Ceiling 1700. Broken ceiling 3000. Overcast temperature 24. Dew point 18. QNH 1010. Advice on initial contact. You have information. Hotel Sierra Bravo Sierra Papa Airport information. Hotel 1303 Zulu weather. Wind 012 at 5. Visibility 10. Sky condition few clouds at 1500. Ceiling 1700. Broken ceiling 3000. Overcast temperature 24. Dew point 18. QNH 1010. Advice on initial contact. You have information. Hotel Sierra Bravo Sierra Papa Airport information. Hotel 13.
Okay, we got hotel checked. Yeah, I know, you told me, Panos. You told me. And we are 1 minute till supposed departure time. We're going to be late a little bit, as usual. So, passengers better load quickly. And we need to get going. So loading the cargo on board. Last few baggages. There we go. Looks like they're all done. But okay, with all this information filled in, go back, set our view speeds, V1 132, rotate 132, and holy crap, we got a sub. Thank you for the sub there, Stormy. 6 months in a row, GG's, bro. Better load him up quick, people. Yep, exactly. But thank you for the resub there. She's 6 months, Stormy. Nicely done. Thanks for that money. Okay, V1 132, rotate 138, V2 146. Set in a V2 plus 10 on the target there, 156. Seems legit, Panos. No, Stormy. Yeah, that's not true, Panos. No one's doing any update to FS9. A Studios is no more. FS9 got a 9.1 update, and that's about it. Anywho, departure heading will be runway heading of 168. Set, initial climb to 10,000 actually for level 100. So it's already set up correctly. 100 set. Nav radios none required. RNAV departure, and that'll be that. We'll get data on. Terrain will turn on later in a bit. Airport is on as well. Traffic can go on. 5 mile radius map. I don't need to center it. This side can go on weather. Okay. And we're good to go, so let's start an APU. Fuel forward on and start the APU. Close the doors in the meanwhile. Maybe. I don't remember right now. Panos.
Hi, folks. Welcome aboard. From Flight Tech, this is your captain speaking. We're preparing to close the doors and button the ship up. And we should be pushing back here very shortly. So, again, welcome aboard, and we'll be talking to
Please prepare for gate departure.
Okay, APU is on. Should get on bus shortly. On the stabilizers around 420 degrees Celsius roughly. And it's on. APU generators on bus and disconnect the ground power. GSX, prepare for pushback. Nose right. Nope, I want to start before. Excuse me. Okay, hydraulic pumps on. Room heat's on, window heat's on. Oil pressure, I gotta set up cruise alt 27. I'm gonna do that. Packs off. And let's start some engines. Fuel tanks on. Oops. Nothing in the centers, I believe. Short flight, nope. That's fine. Beacon lights on. And we're ready to go. Checked. RTO set. And we are 3 minutes late, or 4 minutes late right now. Got all set to go. Just waiting on GSX to get us going. Brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Hey, off block at 1339. 1339. Write that down. Cool story, bro. Okay, left is clear, right is clear. Okay to start engines. Starting right. Into is riding. We got auto temp. Pressure is rising. Start valves open. Until it's about 19%. Bringing the fuel. And fuel idle. Got EGT rising, we got fuel flow, and one rising. And, come on now. Start valve should close, closed, gen 2 on bus, continuous, and starting left.
Set parking brake.
Brake set. So to disconnect. Okay, we got all pressure, we got all temps, and 2 is rising. And we got 19%, fuel idle. We got fuel flow, EGT rising. And one rotation. No, I'm not intoxicated, or intoxicated for that matter. Okay, bro, let's go in. Chop chop. Although I'm looking on Flight Aware, this flight has an average delay of 19 minutes. And in real life, this flight yesterday was delayed by 23 minutes, so loads been kind of okay for now. Just 5 minutes behind. Okay, start valve cut off. Generator on bus. Continuous ignition. APU can lead off. Packs on. Be off now. Okay then. As cabin check at.
Clear. Right is clear.
Overhead all's good. Turn on the taxi lights. Set our flaps. 1, 2, 5. Brakes RTO. TCAS can go on all the way now. Those airports you would have it on. So it is set to on. and terrain radar on my side, weather radar on that guy's side. We will turn it on for him as well. A little bit more range. Give him some airports actually. There we go. Hand signal, I presume. Yep, he's gone. So, where to go? Let's taxi out of here all the way to holding point 17 right. Brakes checked. Sweet. Let's do flight control checks as well. Left, right, up, down, rudder, left, right, checked. Spoilers. Working. Perfect. Off. Brake temps are good. And, nothing else here. Just keep taxiing. So we should be right now on taxiway November, and we're gonna go all the way to Echo, and then the holding point for 17 right, which is Echo 1, I think. As well, actually. Yeah, just Echo 1. Just go on to Mike. Technically, would get pushed all the way to Mike. But remember, if there was any aircraft parked, we'd be clipping them the whole way. Yes, I do. You use PTA. Okay, there's Mike. The holding point, there's the edge of the mountain to the city. All checks out. Your follow, I'll get to your name in just a second. Flaps are set. Everything else said, we're good to go. There's no traffic on short final that I see on VATSIM or otherwise. Not that I heard of from anyone on Unicom either. So, should be good to take the runway. Taxi lights off. Lights on, and
Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff, please.
okay, straight ahead looks clear, and when it looks clear, there's no traffic on the runway. Let's go, and not fall off. Yeah, it's a short runway. Okay, brake set. Got my head tracking charged up today, so we should be able to use that on our arrival as well, which will be good. And at 13:46, start the clock. Brakes second, hold the brakes in, stabilize power, start the clocks, and get rolling. Into something, I realize, flight director master on my side on, right side on throttle arm, on lamp, and yeah, checked. Okay, thrust stable. Toga. Brakes released. airspeed alive. Rudder not checked. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up, please. 15 degrees pitch up till 3,600 feet. And bye-bye Sao Paulo. Maybe we'll see you back on the return. And 3,600, alright, let's start accelerating. Speed check. Flaps 1. Start that left-hand turn. And it'll reach out just a second. Let me just get established on our way out here. Speed check. Flaps up. Damn, that overcast. And fast transition, set standard. Rush check, and on standbys as well. Standard set. Not accelerate just as yet. Get up to 10,000. And there's 10,000. Shoots right through it, perfect. Okay, let's climb further all the way to cruise alt 27. 7,000 set, autopilot engaged. Yeah, look at the controls. Let's disconnect head tracking, don't need that anymore. And VNAV active, let's tune that out. Mediterranean radar on for now. Should be going direct to Ogden. Tune that, and you can FMC first, 10,000 below. Okay. Alt intervene, VNAV. All the way. Screw that restriction. No ETC. No traffic either. Okay, let's read chat now. Thank you for your follow, Dynasty89. Welcome to Aviation Hub. From where are these gray ground textures? I cannot listen at the moment. Okay, I'll write it down. Give me a second. At Ted, Paulo, Ricardo, SBSP plus SBRJ. That's what we're using for the scenery. I'll follow real ground scenery between these two airports. There's so many episodes of Mayday Air Disaster and Made for 3.5 left and all rip. And say hi to Dr. Teflon on your departure. Oh, he lives here? Sweet. Hello. What up, mate? And 10,000 foot check, sorry. Warning lights off. Continuous ignition off. Seatbelt signs, we go to auto. And then we'll unseat them and let them go about the cabin.
Check double cruising altitude, ladies and gentlemen. The flight attendants will be in the cabin. Will offer you a cocktail beverage of your choice, along with breakfast.
Also, hey there, new.
Aboard today, primarily for your safety. If there's anything we can do to make the trip more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. So we'd like you to sit back and relax to enjoy the fun.
Okay, that was an interesting departure. I mean, as in, like, not interesting at all. Super easy. And we were supposed to depart at 13:46 Zulu. We departed at we're supposed to depart at 13:45 takeoff. We took off at 13:46, so just a minute behind. So we made up some time there on our schedule already. So we're right now just a minute behind, which is perfect. Obviously, we're gonna get late if I don't get the approach done in properly, like I did last time. So we'll see actually what happens in the end once we actually get to near my airport. But for now, we're doing okay. Climbing up to cruise alt, speeding up nicely, and headed on our way to Rio de Janeiro. Once again, we have beautiful ground scenery, but we're not able to fully enjoy it due to overcast conditions we got going. Both arriving and departing in, so oops. Classic. Every time, man, every damn time. Oh, you bought new scenery here. Have overcast complete, so you can't see nothing. I'm plumbing in the ground again. Well, I'll try. I'll try, but it wasn't something in my control per se. It seemed to happen, so we'll see. Free Wi-Fi on board. For those of you on board right now, cabin attendants will be coming about doing their cabin service. It'll be a really short cabin service. Not really going to have meals on board, but they should have some snacks for you. About 13:54's local time right now. Actually, no, disregard. It is 10:55 local time, so breakfast time, I guess. Not lunch yet. They could get some light snacks there. Some breakfast and a drink or two. Are the snacks free? I don't know. Is Gold a low cost carrier? If so, probably not. Otherwise, I mean, we take some credit cards for your firstborns or kidneys, whatever you got. We'll take them. Your choice, method of payment. Goal Airlines. Seems to me like they're a low-cost carrier, so you would have to buy your meals separately, looks like, on a flight like this. So, no, they're not free. They are definitely not free. Which is second flight. Wait, what? Flight 191. What's flight 191? What happened there? I don't remember or recall that immediately. Okay, get rid of those ports now. And also leave it on terrain. Weather on this side is fine. Although we, during the daytime really won't be using the weather radar much, especially when you can see. But anywho, thing is configured. Right, pressurization. Let's take a quick look. We are currently at 22,000 feet, and it's showing us at 22 as well. Cabin alt is at 4,500, that's good. Cabin's climbing slowly at 100 feet per minute, which is good as well. So So everyone's alive and well. Good to know. American Airlines Flight 191. Oh, is it the one that lost its tail? But I'll check in a moment. Yeah, everything's good up top.
Attention all passengers, we will be serving our in-flight meal shortly with your choice of red or white wine. Please return to your seat so that we may serve you more easily. Enjoy your meal.
Looks like we're hitting some slight chop here. Turn the seatbelt signs on. Yeah, slight delta chop. Hey there, Bart. Welcome back. How's class? Are we there yet? No, on the way. Should be there in about 10 or 20 minutes or so. And then the fun begins of us failing again. Loads. Oh, that one, Panos. Yeah, I remember seeing that. American Flight 191. It was the DC-9, I think? Or DC-10, sorry. Death Machine 10. Yep, I remember that, okay. Yeah, that one was a bit ouch. And okay, while I have the time, I might as well go through a quick briefing with you guys for the arrival, what our plan of action is. As I think they're going to get interesting once we start getting down there. We'll start descending. And hey yo, Sphere, mealtime! Thank you for the resub. 6 months, just like Stormy, head on head with him. He just subbed right before you, so he's ahead of you. But yeah, welcome back, man. Welcome back, Captain. But okay, I share my desktop. Boom, so here we are. The charts, that's where we are, that's where we're headed. Should seem familiar. We did this last week, and we're doing it again. This time we'll try to be a little bit legit. But before what? Before Stormy. Unsubbed. Lol. Lol. Okay, so this is what we're doing right now. We're heading to Big Point Burp. That'll be a transition into the Ugrad 1 Alpha arrival. From Burp, maintain course 098 all the way to Ugrad. After Ugrad, maintain course 098 to Galut. And then from Galut, we'll be joining the RNAV Yankee for runway 02 right once again into SBRJ. Airport elevation of 11 feet. Transition alt will be, or level will be 7,000, same as our alt. Because no ATC online right now. RNAV, RNP required, ATS surveillance required. Not going to have that, but we'll just presume. We're equipped with GNSS, so that's not going to be an issue for us. We need to be at level 080 or 110 between by we're up there. 7,000 at Ugrad and 6,000 by Galut. And after there, we are going on from Galut. The GNS, so from Galut at 6,000. 4,800 mandatory by this waypoint. RJ03 9 miles from, or 4.9 miles from RJ031, and then at RJ031 we should be mandatory at 4,000 feet. Right turn to RJ032 where we'll be descending at 2,800, and then from there we'll be descending all the way down to our minimums, which is going to be 1,200 feet. Yes, 1,200. Actually, I'll be going a little bit lower than that, because the ceiling's at 1,000, so we want to get lowered so we have good visual by RJ034, and then from there we will join the prescribed. Actually, we wanted the prescribed visual track because it's a little bit hard. What I'm going to do instead is we're going to go from RJ034 further out towards Foga Beach, and then fly in through along the beach there, pretty much, to give ourselves more room to line up for 02 right. This is super tight as it is, found out, so. That doesn't quite work out, and you see most aircraft on Flight Radar 24 right now even. They're going VFR after this point anyway, so they just go further out to this, and then they come into land. So we'll try that as well, and see if we can nail this approach this time. Airport-wise, again, we're planned to be arriving or parking at Gate 5. So we land, probably going to be using the full length. We'll vacate on India and then cross over in India to Alpha and then take Juliet to the ramp. And gate 5 is going to be to the north, I believe. Actually, no, it's to the south. Gate 5 right there. So India, Alpha, Juliet to gate 5. And then we'll park there, assuming we make it down in one piece. And then if the time permits, I'll do a return flight back to SPSP. So that's the plan of action. MSA for us is 5,500 within 10 nautical miles from the airport. So right after RJ031, 5,500 is our minimum safe altitude. So in case of go around misapproach, as soon as practicable, make a right-hand turn, fly out into the bay, and then back towards Galut, climbing to 6,000 feet. And then go over to Galut. We're not going to hold, we're just going to execute the approach procedure over and over again. And that's flight plan action for today. Any questions? No questions? Good. So let's continue with this flight. Where are we at? We're 27,000. Should be starting our descent soon. Or now, actually. Descent path unachievable. Okay, it already wants me to start descent. Let's do that then. We're going down to 8,000 feet initially, so let's dial that in and go alt intervene. Let's go. Seatbelt signs back on, and descent announcements.
From the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We're gonna be landing in about 20 minutes, so I'd appreciate it if you would return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts at this time. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we begin our approach, we ask that you please check, make sure that your seatbelts are securely fastened, low and tight across your lap. Please return your seat back and train handles to their full upright.
We won't have much visual, we'll be IMC all the way to minimums probably.
Choose your carry-on items. Please make sure that they are safely stored underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead exposed bin. Also, if you're using any type of electronic device, if you will please turn it off until we approach the gate.
We'll be IMC all the way to minimum, so that should make this less appealing for you guys to watch, but whatever. Gonna be at 8,000 by towed up, so we're gonna make that green circle the best we can in case we cannot maintain it on its own. We give it some spoilers to help out to get that down. Okay, out of brakes 2, and approach estimated 4.7 tons, 4.9 on board, 0.2 tons, then current weight 62.6, estimated landing weight, and flaps full 40, 138 VREF expected, and is set. Descent upon unachievable. Rip. It's fine. We'll try our best anyways to reach 7,000 by UGRAD then. That's the actual alt restriction. The other one doesn't really matter that much. Delete the bot now. Logs. But yeah, we're doing a Ryanair descent now. Well, it's a few other things I had to talk with you guys that I can't. Well, I guess I could do it right now while we're descending. I mean, we need to monitor descent actively, right? Right? What could go wrong? Anywho, so we picked up our first contract, I guess. External contract for Twitch here. We were supposed to have the fly-in tomorrow for the Discord server, but unfortunately that got moved because Twitchy has some work to do. So he's delayed the fly-in until the week after, on the 16th December, due to scheduling reasons. So we won't be flying into UHMD tomorrow, but since I thought we were going to be flying in, this guy on Reddit there got a request for a for someone to bring in some fuel. He's doing a road trip tour or something, whatever. He's flying a GA aircraft in Mooney Bravo, and he tries to keep it as realistic as possible. And he's going to be at the airport UHMM, which doesn't have avgas on its own to sell. He needs 4 55-gallon drums of avgas that he needs transported to UHMM. So we, honestly, you know, us being Twitch Air, we have in practice tomorrow. Lol. Yeah, I am Rich Boy of Twitch Air fame, and we let him know we are Twitch Air. We specialize in cargo ops. So no, we let him know, and we're gonna pick up that job for him. Deliver those 4 55-gallon barrels of avgas. He has contracted us, so we'll try to get to him there. He doesn't need it for a week, so we'll see. Actually, tomorrow I'm thinking we might as well just fly a DC-9 in from somewhere to bring him that fuel. This is what I'm charging him for it. We got 7.35 US dollars per US gallon, sorry, of avgas, 100 LL. That's the prices I checked on Airhauler 2 to see how much it would cost us. So we're going to buy that, and we're going to take it to UHMM. We're going to pay $1,100 in landing fees, and then charge them a US dollar $278.9, 10% commission there for the services. Total contract will be for $3,000, and he can pay us there, and we're going to deliver it to him. So that's our plan now. External contract to deliver some fuel. How would he transfer? How would he transfer the fuel? That's his problem. He wants the fuel, we give it to him. What he does with it afterwards, it's up to him. I mean, we're not providing fueling services. We just deliver cargo. And before he thinks you want real money, yeah. Be an idiot if he thinks that. Anywho, transition is 7,000, so not yet. And I want to get the weather for our arrival, so let's do that right now. Sorry, wrong airport. There we go. That's our METAR for the airport. Visibility dropped to 4 kilometers only. Wind 010 at 3. Rain, mist, scattered at 1,000. Overcast at 4,000. Temperature 24, 2.23. QNH 1006. Put that in on the standby. 106 set. ILS frequency. Well, there isn't any. Why do I even bother? No nav frequencies required. We're all good there. We are all good. Yeah, it should make it interesting for visual conditions, VFR landing. Anyway, we've got beautiful clouds to fly through though at the moment. Excuse me. But yeah, we got ourselves a contract, which we're going to fly tomorrow, so that'll be fun. I generally like the idea of it, you know, some semblance of continuity in the world happening there in the flight simulation world, not flight sim world, the sim. Although speaking of which, SDK 1.0 is out for flight sim world, so we should start seeing some freeware add-ons or even payware add-ons coming out for that sim. Hopefully freeware so that I can try it out just for the funsies of it since I have it. It has nice True Sky and stuff like that, but still performance is pretty crap by comparison, so unfortunately. Also, rip GPU right now because I just realized something. I'm running at 8 times SSA for my goddamn anti-aliasing, so my GPU was going rip. Yep, sphere. And this is P3D version 4, yes, Harmonium. That is exactly correct. Wow, I'm getting worse performance at SSA 2 than I was at SSA 8. Is it legit? Okay, no, I guess it was just loading stuff in. Or not, I don't know. What's happening? But I turned the anti-aliasing up for taking some beautiful screenshots. Not really viable when you're trying to fly, so. But yeah, it's a lot more stuttery at SSA 2. Seems legit. Let's turn it down to MSA 8 times. Volts. Sorry, on. I turned it on. I'm turning it off for flying. I turned it on for taking screenshots. Is what I meant to say. Sorry. Okay, below 10,000 feet. Fixed lights on. Nope. Retractables off. Fixed lights is enough during the day. Continuous ignition on. The next one again. Approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we request that you store your electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. We also ask that you extinguish all smoking materials. In final preparation for landing, please make sure your seat backs are straight up. Your tray tables are stowed, and any carry-on luggage you may have brought on board with you is underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. The flight attendants will be passing through the cabin one last time to do their final compliance check and accept any remaining customs loungers.
And wide out, just as expected. Okay guys, time to start bracing. This is where things start to get ugly. No idea. Probably school. Flight attendants are young. Okay, 7,000 feet. Let's go down all the way to 6. And descent active. Mayday, mayday, mayday. I like this right now. We're like squeezed between two layers. It seems. Off clouds, one above us, one below us. I mean, overcast at 9,000, scattered at 4,000. That's what's below us right now. And we got some rain by the looks of it. I know, right, Sphere? Alright, approaching 6,000. Should be descending a lot faster than that. Come on. Alt intervene, please. Okay, we're going to get vertical speed mode now. 1,800 feet per minute. Start slowing down to minimum speeds. QNH set. 1016. Get our heading dialed in because we'll need it. Okay, maintain 6,000 now. Yep, light out. Overhead is all set. We got our speed, got our other brakes, speed brakes armed for now prematurely, though we're okay. Nav frequency is unrequired, visual approach, and our nav guidance thereafter. 5300, squawking, TARA. Weather radar is on, although it's not picking anything up, surprisingly. Got a bit of a seems legit. Just testing it to see if it works at all. Seems to be the case. And we'll find out eventually if it does or not. Okay, start descending now to 4800. Slow down the minimum road speed actually right now. Okay, you can stop testing now, goddammit. Speed brakes just help slow down. Still can't see nothing. Check. How's it go? Really can't see nothing at all. Straight on the instruments. If by what was the waypoint? RJ034? Yeah, RJ034. If you don't have visual with the runway, you're gonna have to execute missed approach. And then we might have to divert actually, because we cannot maintain visual contact at all. This approach is not possible. There's no instrument approaches directly to the runway. They all need some visual contact. We can go to SBGL instead, that has a long ILS and stuff like that. And speed check, flaps 1. Okay, let's go down to 1200 now. That descent going. We're at 80 knots. Speed check, flaps 5. Okay, a little bit of a clearing, but we're still in the soup. See a little bit ground below me, just not ahead of me. Oh, that's a little bit cheating, because, yeah, the cockpit make out some ground, but not much. Okay, let's go down all the way to UF plus 10 now. You're down. Perhaps 15. I know, right? Nope, now I can't even make out the ground. Full wide out more. Rip. Rip weather. made landing not possible. Impossible. Holy crap, yeah. Not nice weather. That is not nice weather at all.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing, please.
Brace for landing, more like. I can see a little bit of ground, but still not much. Yeah, this is not cool. We're almost to minimums. We're not going to be able to see much. I can make out the mountains a little bit. If it doesn't work out, that heading straight to RJ037 and out we go. Okay, I sort of know where I'm at, but I can't see the airport. You have to have visual contact with the airport, not just anything, random thing. Okay, approaching terrain quickly. And nope, that's not happening. Okay. Heading select. Going around. Rep. No visual contact with their airport. Come on, Toga. To 6,000 feet. Yeah, no, we're not. Yeah, it is close, but no, I don't think we're going to be able to land at this airport here today. The weather conditions not permitting. That would explain why there were so many go-arounds I was seeing today happening on Flight Radar 24. I thought they were just not getting, you know, lined up for the turn. Nope. They just could not establish visual contact, so they just keep going around as well. Well then. Okay, let's figure out what the road. Yeah, it was going so well, just there's no way we can make an approach here today. Visual condition, man. Okay, let's figure out what our plan is. We're going to be holding over Evrir now. At 6,000. Should put me in a hole automatically. And accelerate to best hold speed of 230 knots. Tops up. And figure out we're going to get to SBGL Alternates. Did you get the Matar? Yes, I did. It looked a lot better back then, but now it's visibility is 4 kilometers, but actual visual conditions, as you saw, not enough to conduct the approach because you have no contact with the airport at all at the point that we should be having visual contact. So just unable. Diverting. There's no way. Trying again would not help. It's not a matter like I got a little bit of a glimpse. It's total whiteout. You can't see shit. Wouldn't RNAV? No, RNAV will get me close to the airport. It's still a visual element in the end there, which I don't think. Let me see. What's the RNAV Charlie? Let me see. Give me a second. Yeah, no, it'll only bring me to about the same place where I was just now, and then I still have to conduct the approach visually, which will not happen because conditions are too bad, so we're going to be diverting to SBGL. Oh well, for passengers. We gotta make that announcement at some point. No ILS, nope. No ILS, nothing on this airport. And morning, Al. Morning. Look at these conditions, yo. Like, this is... That explains the go-arounds I've been seeing on Flight Radar 24. The weather is just not okay today. Okay, alternate flight plan to SBGL. We are supposed to be going on to ADA and then take the Diver 1 Alpha. Okay, let me see. Let's open up the SBGL charts. It should automatically put me in a hold, so that'll be fine. It's gonna hold. SBGL chart. So we are taking the Divra 1 Alpha RNAV. This is the PMDG 737. The interior seems a little bit different. Yeah, this particular repaint, the guy added some few things like that yellow line right there. There's a few stickers there and there, like this part right there as well. We redid the textures for the VC to match sort of the real airplane, so it's a little bit of an advanced texture there. Other than that, it's still the same. Still the same old. But yeah, I was looking at the charts, that's what I was doing. Okay. Yeah, we're somewhere around here, basically, we're holding. So we go to ALD, take the Diver 1 Alpha to opposite. And then from there, we're supposed to land on runway 15, apparently. Is our planned alternate airport and runway for landing. So let's see the approaches. For runway 15, they got an ILS, which is perfect. ILS X-ray, let's see. That's the opposite direction. Seems shit. How the hell do you get from opposite to? Unless there's a different waypoint for the other runway, no? This one's only for 28 and 33. Why do you put me on 15? Stupid PFPX. What's the active runway? Actually, let's see the weather conditions. SBGL. We got winds 60 at 3,000. Visibility is not like much greater there, but we have ILS, so we should be fine. Rain broken at 500, broken at 4,000, 422 QNH 1006. What are our minimums in case we do go to 15? Minimum to 216, we got clouds at 500, so I think we'll be fine, given the ILS. 15, let's see what's the active runway on Flight Aware or Flight Radar 24. RIP. If you came in, what runway did you land on? Do we know? You're going out, actually. You landed. Okay, yeah, they're using runway 15s then. 15s, we'll just take... Let's put this on for now. Let's take the Diver 1 Bravo, maybe. Will be for the other runways. Yep, okay, so we go to ADA. We're in the hold right, yes. We go to ADA, direct right now. And then from ADA we go to Divro all the way to waypoint Brook. And then from Buruk, we gotta figure out how we do the arrival. Alright, see you, Panos. Gonna do an emergency landing. I don't need an emergency landing, we're still good on fuel. I carried extra. 3.9 tons remaining, so nothing's wrong with the airplane. No emergency declarations required. Yeah, no, this star is not gonna work for us. There, bro. Let's see what else our options are. The Epigip. That comes in from the south. We can head towards that. We are like somewhere here right now. We could head towards Idlit and take in from there. What else? Nothing's wrong yet. Lol. Isoro is our option as well. Yes, this is online. I'm on VATSIM right now. Having a good time trying to hold here right now. By the looks of it, lols. That's a possible option as well. We head out further north and come in from the north side. I want to see if it's something from the southeast, preferably, but that's where we're at. That chart is a mess indeed. A lot to it. There's like 3 stars in there. Is it free? Being online is free. The game itself isn't. No. A lot of add-ons and money involved in there. What's the wins at the alternate? Here you go. You can check it yourself as well anytime in chat. Maytar and then the IKO code, which is in this case SBGL. Wins right now 060 at 2. If wins are calm, we can probably use it on a runway, honestly. Yudoga doesn't work for runway 15, 28 and 33. But we can go to Aldea, where we're holding. What the heck is the aircraft doing in this hold? You see, it's supposed to be a right-hand side holding pattern, and what are you? Let's fix this first. No, leg time 2 minutes. Doesn't let me alter that either. Seriously? Oh wait, what? Give me a second, let me read the charts again. Give me a second, guys. Let me see what the whole direction was exactly. It's a inbound, oh, it's a left hand. Never mind, the aircraft was doing okay then. We just came in the wrong direction, so it did a parallel entry, I guess. Okay, never mind. Disarm the exit. Can't do that anymore, nope. Rip. Give me a second, guys. Okay. It'll take care of itself in the hold now. And let me read chat again, 1 second. What were you saying? Turns out the old airport is foggier than the main. Yes, but it has an ILS, so that will be fine. We can even auto land if need be. The Cat 2 ILS as well, so we should be fine on that. You gotta pass a background check at top secret lols. Seems legit. It's life and death. Yep, exactly. It's not a game, man. No fun involved here. I'm definitely not having fun right now. Okay, you're right. SBGL, I'm still figuring out a plan to get there. I was looking at charts. This sort of works. Takes from me to the MIA viewer. No, that's not the one either. Did someone say barrel roll? You know what? I'm gonna use this other runway. Screw it, why not? That's gonna be probably 2.5, maybe, give or take. Let's see, 2.8. Yeah, probably that one. Actually, no. Why? Yeah, okay, 2.8. Interesting. It's not oriented north, then that means the map isn't. Whatever. 2.8 via the. We could always request it from the controller, and he probably would give it to us. So we'll land on 2.8 via the Div4 Alpha. So over 2.8 at Div4, maintain 277, cross to K-Tux, and then from K-Tux complete the procedure authorized by ATC. So K-Tux straight in on the ILS. Gotta figure out which one though. 2.8 afterwards. This one, Whiskey works from 8.2 straight in. We'll program this in now and do the arrival. It's ILS minimum 245, RVR 700 meters, visibility 800 meters. We got more than that. We got 4 kilometers, so we're good on that. Both on the RVR and visibility at the moment. Runway is long enough, so that shouldn't be a factor. Approach course. P77 ILS 1.5. Elevation 28 feet. MSA is 5,000 feet for us in the area of operation. And 085 if you go further north, but right down here should be okay, 5,000 feet. And I don't know what's going on. What is the aircraft just spinning? We are doing a hold. It's holding right now. It's called holding. You hold over a certain waypoint, just like this. You do a racetrack pattern while you decide what to do, which we are doing. And what we have decided is we're going to do the Div4 Alpha arrival for ILS Whiskey runway 28 thereafter. So we were going to target 7,000 or 5,000 by K-Tux, and then from K-Tux we'll descend to Lixuk 3200, intercept the ILS at 1,600 feet at 7.4 dm from ILM, and then straight in ILS. We should be fine. Should be a fully instrumental approach there. On arrival, then what are we going to do? Let's see. Yes, I'm serious right now. That's exactly what we were doing. It was a terrible year. So we're landing on 28, 13,000 foot runway, 4,000 meters. Runway non-factor. Should be wet, so we'll use high braking. We'll probably vacate via November and then taxi down Quebec and park on apron 1 wherever we can get a parking. Let me see what the landing routes are and parking spots as well. Holy crap, that's a lot of gates. Where the heck would you find? Where the heck would you find gold? What the heck? I don't want to know stocks of CBN gold. What I'm gonna do, okay, so I was supposed to land at this airport right here, Rio de Janeiro Airport Santos Dumont. Unfortunately, as you can see, the visibility is very crap right now. It's raining pretty hard, and so that means it gets a little bit better, but that means we cannot land at the airport that we need to, because we need to have visual with the airport to land here on this airport, and we could not get that once we got there. So currently we are somewhere over here over this island holding at 6,000 feet. And what we're going to do is head east a little bit to P3Dv4, which is somewhere in this area, I would say. And then we're going to go around, come in from the north side, and land on this other airport, which has an ILS, which will allow us to do an instrument approach all the way in. And we're going to be landing on runway 28. The runway is actually closed, it seems, or was closed. Seems legit. The taxiway is under construction. You know what? I have a feeling we might not be able to use 28. Just a small hunch. The runway is no longer operational. I don't know why. I just get a feeling. So we might have changed our plan actually. Yeah, look at this. What the heck is this? So the runway was just this much. We got a displaced threshold all the way till, like, I don't know, here, and then it got displaced further, like till here, or it moved back and then moved forward. And then it got displaced till here, then the runway started here, then it doesn't start here anymore. Then it got moved further till here, then it doesn't stop, then it goes for here, then it stops. Then it's now crossed out, then it was half the runway. Now it's no runway, and this 28 is active. Maybe it doesn't have an X on it, but there's X's on the runway. 10 is definitely closed. So, what? What is this runway? SVGL NOTAMs. Let's see. Let's read the NOTAMs for the airport. Let's figure out what the heck's going on with this runway. Because that's a, yeah. Okay, MOV area, user transponder and all to ADSP mode. Compulsory arrival activated immediately after landing and departure activated before calling apron control. It's alright, we'll use mode C all along the way. Frequencies I don't care about. Departures I don't care. Arrival. Alright, sweet. Classic Brazil, yep. PJ will take a subject authority, approach, Rio Center, radius, okay, I don't care. Saturday, Sundays, and holidays. Today's a Friday, so we will be in contact with PJE, whatever that means. I want to read about the runways. Okay. Runway 15 operation without flashing lights. Okay. Aerobatics will take place on this date. On the 1st of November. Well, it's already passed. Or actually on the 2018 first 28. Okay, so 28th of January. There's no time will expire. So all the way between these daily between November, but between the 1st of November 2017 until 2018 28th January 2139 Zulu. Daily there will be aerobatics taking place right around this location. 2 km from SBR between 2,000 feet and 3,500 feet. Okay, good. And why is it still on Steam? On Steam it's a different game. That's actually a game. This one isn't. It's P3D. Academic license. Where are the runways at? What's happening with runways? I don't see anything for a runway. Let me just confirm. Alright, there we go. Runway 1533 closed due to maintenance. Okay. Also runway 15 without flash. Yeah, I don't see anything for runway 25 in particular. 28 or 1. So maybe it's in use. Maybe just an out-of-date Google satellite imagery. I don't know. SBGL, let's just say December, runway 28 landing. Let's see if we can find anything within this year, if anyone's using this runway. SBGL. Thank you for the sub, Althea, on the Aviation Hub. Runway 28. There's a landing here in 6 years ago. That doesn't help. How about this month? Yeah, I don't think 28 is active. Instead of being an idiot, I probably should also check the charts. That. Read the airport information. Nope, doesn't say airport runway is closed, honestly. Read the briefing as well. What's up, all the Kappas? Thank you, welcome to the Aviation Hub. Sub Kappa Hub, Kappa Sub Hub, whatever. After all this planning fuel though. Yeah, we got still 3.3 tons, we're fine, let's keep holding. Do not mistake this airport for runway 15 lights. Two-way radio required, birds in vicinity of the airport. Okay. I like how there's no goddamn briefings for the airport either. No, 28 works. Definitely works. You can land on 10 and vacate on Charlie Charlie or Zulu. If you're landing on 10. If you're landing on 28 though. Nah, should be valid, yeah. Never mind. Yeah, we vacate on Papa, don't vacate anywhere before that. Vacate all the way on Papa at the end and then taxi via November. And then use Lima 3 to enter the ramp area. Okay, good to know. And where we'll be parking, Gold. It's Bianca here. That seems like Gold. We'll take a remote stand. Number is... whatever that would be. Take a look at the parking spots. Right near Lima 2, yeah, just to the north of Lima 2. So 126s and 120 will park on the remote stand. We probably wouldn't have a jetway available either because, you know, it's a diversion, so whatever. Take a remote stand and maybe we'll fly back to the other airport, or passengers can just disembark here, and because it's still the city of Rio, so they are still in their destination, I guess, just a bit further north. So whatever. I don't think they'll actually fly the airplane back to the SBGL or something, whatever. Anywho, that's done. Planned. We land on 28. Let's go Divro 1 Alpha, runway 28. Boom. Decided. And guess what? We're not going to be doing a return leg, I guess, now. Because of timing issues. Can you land in Iran? I'm in goddamn Brazil. How do I go to Iran right now? On Bing Maps it looks operational. Yeah, on the charts it looks operational as well. I don't see any remarks for it. There's active taxi routings for it as well, so it's probably active. Just old Google imagery, so never mind that. I'm sure the airport or the runway went through a lot of maintenance recently. That's why it looks like that. But okay, let's fill in that FMS and get there. We are diverting now to... we gotta fill in our alternates. Alternate destinations. Sierra, Bravo, Golf, Lima. Arrival, other. rated alternate. I've never actually had to do a diversion on the FMS before. I usually got vectors on ATC if ever, so let me see. Thank you for your follow as well. Let me see how to do this. Alternate destination, how to activate that. Nearest airports, let's just see. SPGL. No, we can't. Okay. Nah, they're just joking, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, thank you for your follow. Art event. Okay, SBGL arrival, Divra 1 Alpha for runway 28, transition via ADA, and then ILS Whiskey for 28. Or, yep. We got KTUX execute. And we should be doing this at 8,000 feet, so we're going direct to ADA now, ADA. So let's exit that hold. Route, minute ref. Climb first right now because we have terrain on the way. We'll climb to 160. And then hold, exit hold, execute. Exit the next time around, or now, and get to ADA. Some only politeness. Lol. Hey, look, the weather's gotten a little bit better now, at least. Sort of. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see what's the weather like at our airport now. Excuse me. Nope, still, it's gotten worse actually. It's gotten worse, so never mind. Good thing we're diverting now. Okay, go to ADA, flight level 150. Now. Why are we accelerating 330 knots though? What the heck? Using reserve fuel. Well, we are diverting now, so what I put in my reserve was including the alternate fuel. Our actual reserves are 1.1. We are going to be arriving with 2.3, so we're actually above our reserves. We're just using our alternate fuel now. That's fine. All as planned. That's standard. Breaking laws again. Who, me? Let us approach you, go to jail. Nah. Yeah, I'm breaking the laws though. Yeah, 250 below 10,000. Totally broke that. But I won't go to jail. It will get noted though, probably, if anyone's monitoring. If. It's a big if. But no, the approach will be fine. Just climbing down to 16. We can accelerate now to whatever speed we want, which we should be doing according to this flight plan. He wants me to do 230 knots all the way, actually. We'll do 280 just to get there faster. It's like still 20 miles away, right? Yeah. Will you go to jail in real life? No, you won't. No, you won't. You won't go to jail in real life for it. Not unless you do something illegal. Like, I don't know, pirate software and get caught for it. Well, it's not really punishable by, depending on the country, I guess. Whether or not that's punishable by prison. Really just a fine. But no. You can get your academic license revoked by P3D. They haven't enforced it yet, at least not to my knowledge, but technically they could. Pirate something. Have some police will get you, exactly. Exactly. Have some police, yo. But yeah, you can see the overcast conditions we're dealing with here. Thick, thick overcast. But hey, that's the fun, I guess, of flying in South America. You can get to where you want to go and then you end up diverting. Sweet. Okay, we're headed to Aldea. And then Aldea to Divro, Divro to Ketux, and 5,000 by Ketux thereafter. Lol sphere. I don't know. Stinky. If I'm good or not. I'll let the viewers be the judge of that. Am I just in time for the crash? Welcome back. Welcome back. Bart, no. We are diverting now to our other alternate airport. We tried to land. We just not enough visibility to conduct a visual approach. Just literally can't see anything. It's white out at minimums. So we are diverting now to an ILS, for an ILS where we have lower minimums and straight-in instrument guidance. Hopefully we'll have visual by then to land, and if not, we can obviously conduct an ILS Cat 2 for this airport as well. Come back in an hour, lol. Yeah, wow, indeed. Rip weather. So we're diverting to the other Rio airport now. Still okay on our fuel. Not burned into our reserves just as yet. Which, just on the progress page. Yeah, 2.1. What we're estimated to be arriving with right now, 1.1 is our reserve. So we haven't burned into our reserves just as yet. But if we do any missed approaches and all that, we're going to have probably end up in such a situation. Lol, Bart. Damn, it's fear. No. Okay, let's get the updated METAR once again for the airport so I can fill in the QNH and get ourselves configured for the landing. And ILS frequencies and all that. METAR SBGL. Wind 05088. Visibility is picked up now 7 kilometers, before it was 4. The rain has gone, apparently broken at 500 still, broken at 4,000. Temperature 24, dew point 22, QNH 1006. Okay, 1006 on standby, check. Position is 7,000 feet, checked. And temperature is 24 and 1006. Winds are at 0 feet. Valid. Okay. At 100 feet. No, by the 100, I can't do that. Never mind. Disregard. Execute. Good enough. Net ref laps 40, 136. Checked. And auto brakes. 1 is enough because we need to make it all the way to the end of the runway. Speed brakes not armed up. We're at ADA, so start descending to. Well, when is our descent even? 36 nautical miles to top of descent. So, not yet. Yep, live weather. That's actually what it's like. Get out to sky feeding in the weather. Live, real time, real weather, same thing. Okay, what else? Got my speeds, frequencies, right. 112. Where are they? 1.5. Course of 277. What is that sphere? Let's see. Solid herd future man. Oh no. Rip. That clip. Rip. Not my proudest moment, that one. Okay, course 277, minimums are gonna be 245 feet barometric. So baro, 245. Oh, wrong direction. Passed it. 245 barometric set. That's frequency set. 1.5, 277 set. And then we'll also need for guidance any other VORs. Yes, we can tune into the airport itself. 112.3 Caxius. Put that on nav 2. That'll tell us how far we are from the airport itself. VOR 1 and 2 active. We're 56 miles away from the airport right now. We are at 16,000 right now when we start descending. Right now is good apparently. Yep. Okay. Down to 8,000. Vertical speed at about 1,800 feet per minute. Let's go down to 250 knots as well. Nav as well. Take me down. I'm gonna mid-air refuel. Now we're fine. Fine on fuel. I have no idea what you guys are saying. Don't worry about it. I'm not on low fuel. Don't worry about it. Just watch. Just watch. Okay, we're gonna be wide out again. Instruments. So keep an eye on that. But we're going in, boys.
Please make sure your seatbelts are straight up. Your tray tables are stowed and any carry-on luggage you may have brought on board
you. It's underneath the seat.
Hey, we finally see ground.
The flight attendants will be passing through the cabin one last time to do their final compliance check. Let's check any remaining customs
Ground.
passes.
It exists. It's not just white, fluffy stuff below us. Thank you for your follow, Harmonium60. Welcome to Aviation Hub. Yeah, you can go ahead, CW. What are your link? Let's see what that is. Oh, classic, yo. That's an absolute classic. That is an absolute classic. Alright, let's bring her in. Let us bring her in. This flight turned out to be a lot longer than I thought it would be. It's supposed to be a 35-minute flight. It's now 1 hour, 22 minutes since we took off. We still haven't landed because we were holding for a good 30 minutes, I would say, trying to figure out what's going on with our airport. This is why technically you should do alternate planning on the ground, so that way when you're in the air, on the hold, all you gotta do is just plug it in. Obviously, I was not expecting to divert. I had a plan in. I thought PFPX had it sorted. Obviously, it gave me a pretty stupid plan. Gave me a star and runway combination that wouldn't work out. And then I just hadn't even looked at the airport beforehand or even flown to it before. So, yeah, I mean, my bad, really, honestly. We should have gone over that while we were still departing. Gone over the airport, figure out what the runways were, and that way we wouldn't have that much confusion in the air. But oh well, lessons learned, I guess. Winter ops, right? Bad weather's, here it comes, so we start, figuring out our alternates a little bit better. Okay, I really need to descend now. We are way off. Down to 5,000. Speed brakes full. Max descending gauge. Will we make it 5,000 by Kitux? I think we will. That's all we want. Yes, I do. A lot of them. Some of which that I'm running right now. Not all of them included there in the list, but some more common ones. Actually, that list is not even the stuff I'm running for the scenery in particular, but oh well, whatever. We're supposed to be 7,000 below by this waypoint. I don't think that's going to happen right now, so it's one more thing we busted there. $3,200 by Liksug. Let's see, let's go all the way. Rebel, yep. Supposed to be at 7,000 feet. We're like at 9,600 right now. 10,000 feet. Line lights are already on. Engine's already on continuous. And I will let them know we're ready for landing.
Flight attendants, prepare for landing, please.
Everything else overhead is configured. Water brakes are good. Speed brakes are down right now. We're slowing down. We're not descending. It's not a good thing. Put me in a little bit of a looping turn now, so that we can continue descending. for word profile management by me, so do a little bit of a loop-de-loop to get ourselves lower. Adding a lot of drag would help right now, so that's what we're gonna do. Gear down. Left 15. Yeah, totally landing a space shuttle right here. Alright, gear down. We got 3 greens. And we're still barely descending. What are you doing, aircraft? Manual control, 1200 feet per minute. Go. Dive. Now. Transition, set local QNH 1006. Go on the heading, pick up LNAV again. Hey, we can see ground once again for a little bit. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be okay once we get lower below this low level clouds at 4,000 feet or so. Might be a little bit better. Keep at 5,000 right now. You can do that on FSX, sure. You can buy it on Steam. This airplane itself, though, is cost $90 US if you want it in this particular aircraft. I gotta stay at 5,000 feet or above by K-Tux, so that's what I'm doing. Maintaining 5 right now. Speed's good. We'll go down after that, but we got some visual contact with the ground, so that means good things for us. Late arrival. Nice. It's in the EULA or Vantage or Vantisgi, whatever. It's in the end user license agreement. The EULA of P3D for academic purposes only. No, you don't. If you crash, you crash, and you just continue. Well, if you were playing it super hardcore, which you could in career mode, with the air hauler 2, you would probably have to repair it or buy the aircraft again, right off and all that. Okay, 3,200. Okay, vertical speed mode, maintain 0 for now. We'll start descending below K-Tux. We got the glide slope coming on right now, actually, so if we got the low-can glide, might as well descend with it now. Approach, go down with it, why not? Initial approach fixes K-Tux anyway, so I know, right, HSV? A lot of people would be broke if that happened. Okay, glide slope captured. Speed brakes armed. Auto brake set. Gear down. 3 green. The lights. And I presume clear to land. No ATC. Don't see any traffic either. Let's do this. Still IMC. Belts would have been on long ago. Below 10,000. Okay, engage head tracking again. So I can look around where I want to see. Monitor those instruments for now. Good on the low, good on the glide. Speed's good. We are 16 miles out and fully configured and ready. GG's. This is gonna be a while. Let's go, we got 180 knots. Nope, no, I'm not. I'm far from it. Okay, go around alt is 6,000. Set that up. Okay, so we do need to go around. And heading will be 277. Okay, 12 miles out, I'll start slowing down when we're 8 DME down to 160, 4 DME to BREF. No, that is not true. We're not affiliated with. Oh, okay, I am affiliated with Twitch as a streamer, but Twitch Air is not affiliated with Twitch or Amazon in any way. Legal disclaimer. We don't claim it to be the case either. Please don't sue us. Yeah, I would love to fly in real life, not as a commercial pilot. No, I don't think I'd be well suited for this job. I would love to be in this industry though. 2500 checked. 10 miles. Okay. Back down to 160. Still nothing. No visual contact. Seems legit. Good on the profile. Still no visual. Still fully instruments for now. Conditions. And I can see a little bit of something now, but still no visual contact with runway lighting or the airport itself. Okay, let's go to VREF plus 10 now. 5 miles to go. Flaps full. And I got some pappy lights at least. Sweet. And I got approach lights. Looking good on those pappies. 3 whites. A little bit high. Approaching minimums, 100 above. Actually, I take control now. Continue. My aircraft. Got plenty of runway, not worried about. And we're down. Reverser's idle. Knots. Disengage reversers. 50 knots, manual brakes. We're going all the way to the end of the runway, so we'll let her keep rolling. Outer brakes, disengage, spoilers disarm. Welcome to the airport. Still not that great, but at least we can see something. Go. Key. Your runway is definitely wet. Loads. But anyways, 1 hour 38 minutes after we left, we have landed and are now at our. At least we're still in Rio. There is that. At least we're still in Rio, so we got that going for us. Just not at the correct airport. Aircraft keeps wanting to go to the right on centered rudder pedals. Seems legit. That's a long runway. 13,000 feet. Okay, there's our vacate point. Papa, then November, and then enter via Lima 2. And we're parking on stand 126. Get GSX ready as well. Gate 126. That's a thing. It's gonna be a parking then, I guess. 126. Nope. Okay, what is it then? Give me a second, let me look on the nav map. What is it for the airport? It is just called gate 23. Okay. Cool. Gate 23 it is then. Just follow me, nope. We'll use goal. Okay, they'll be ready for us when we get there. Yeah, get your orders ready. Gonna do a drive-through. Left is clear, right is clear. We're the only ones at this airport. And still not in our reserves yet, so that's a good sign. especially for a South American airline. One McSpicy meal, please. Gotta yell out the window as we drive past. Okay, APU is on. We bleed can go on. We'll get a dual bead warning checked. Master caution for that. Auto brakes off. Auto flaps retracted. TCAS remains on for now. My director can go off actually. And it's been 1 hour 50 minutes since we left the gate. Let's say at about 2 hours is what it would be total time of ours from gate to gate. Yeah, it's 17:13, bro. Since yesterday. Since yesterday. Okay, so pretty much. What the heck is this? Iberia, we got. I'm not sure what that is. Stands. But pretty much our airport is in that direction. You see the city around there. Somewhere down there is our airport. As you can see, the visibility was pretty bad. We couldn't get visual contact with the runway. Even here right now, we didn't get visual until 500 feet. And at the airport we were landing at, we need visual contact with the airport at 1200. So, not going to happen. The ceiling's just way too low, unfortunately. So, we should do a world tour next year. Should we? I was thinking of doing a Pan Am tour, actually. Pan Am 1, so both the Constellation and the DC-6s they used back then. Fly them. Obviously it'll take forever, those aircraft, but I think it'll be cool. I think it will be cool. Yeah, I'm not sure what these are, actually, like stands, parkings. Never seen that before, but whatever, they got some sort of stock airport scenery type thing. Probably freeware scenery included with this thing. But anyways, there's Lima 2, that's our entry point. Make a left, and then gate 25 is ours. Technically 125, but in sim just 25, so she flies to Iran. Cloud sphere. There's our gate right there. Got our GSX waiting for us. Okay, what's the config for? Pro beats off, dual bleed checked, and probably fuel warning as well. Getting low fuel, so not on reserves yet though. Okay. Park it up. Next gate over. Park at the Wasp, whatever that is. Not sure. Did anyone look it up for me? Like, is it actually there in the real airport like that? What's that supposed to be? What is that supposed to be? Checkpoints? Ideally it should. It have to be. The bigger aircraft, sure, but okay, to the left a little bit, straight in, and a bit more. And cross. Okay, stop right there. Parking brake set. But APU generators on bus 1 and 2 set. And stop the clocks. Block in at 15:32 Zulu, 1 hour 54 minutes. Gate to gate. Cut the engines. Beacon lights off.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask that you please remain in your seats until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Flight attendants, please prepare the aircraft for gate arrival.
The stairs connected. Then we'll open the doors. There we go, stairs are on. Open some doors. Ground connection. Set the chocks, please. Get the ground power connected. Doors. Left open. Left aft open. And the cargo doors. And seatbelt signs off. They couldn't get off. Okay, all we gotta do is fill in the paperwork now. Other than that, we can step off the plane and be done. The door's not open yet. Why you don't open? It's open, okay. Yep, it's open. PC is fine. Nope, I don't have door set up here. Oops. There we go. We're parked now. There's offloading the luggage now off the aircraft. Strobe lights are on, so ripped. There we go. Then the luggage off the plane there. Passengers will start deboarding in just a second, as soon as the bus arrives to pick them up. And they're in Rio, just a different airport. Still an airport operated by Gold, so hopefully they won't mind bad weather, stuff like that happens. But yeah, we have to take a taxi or something over to the actual destination. Not sure how Gold would cover them. Probably pay for the taxi fares or whatever. But yeah, not quite as high. Oh, they actually exist. Thank you for checking that. Let's see. Let's see what those are. Oh, I see. Yeah, they're not supposed to be that high. What are they supposed to be though? Still, like terminal areas. What does that like mean? Honestly. Like you just get off and walk into one of these, I guess, and they'll process you for that airline. I don't know. I guess we'll never know. But there's a party bus. Take the passengers. Storage for ground equipment. Could be actually, yeah. Could be. There you go. You can hear the passengers getting off now. Okay, APU's off, aircraft's powered down, next guy's problem, I'm not going to deal with this. We're out, just fill in the paperwork. We landed at, estimated, about, what time did we land? 54 minus 38, do the math, that's going to be 6 and 10, 16 minutes, so 16 minutes before 15:36, 15:20. We landed at 15:20, about an hour later than we needed to be. So touchdown at 15:20 or landing at 15:20. Just filling out the PFPX paperwork. And actual on block at 15:54. Boom. Okay. Flight completed. There you go. Thanks HSV, thanks for joining in, man, and thank you everyone who joined, subbed, followed. Really do appreciate that. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Gonna be it for me for today. We'll come back tomorrow, where tomorrow we're gonna do that contract that we took up for that guy. Maybe I'll see what exactly flight we're gonna do, but I think we'll fly the DC-9 32, and I'm gonna fly it down to UHMM. Try to deliver that that cargo for the fuel. And we'll see exactly what flight and how we're going to get there. But for now, take care, guys. Have a good night. Have a nice Friday. See you. Ciao.